Venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, son. 11.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Forced out to his left. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You look at this Packers defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On third down, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And here's Rodgers on the return. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and goal, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey,
Play action. It's Fields. He'll dump this off to Achane. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's going to be caught by Rivers. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Drill green.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Hey,
Block at the man in motion.
Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. 6, mega. Claws red. Ready?
On 4th down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
21-0, our score after 1.
Here we go. Hut.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Love.
At their 48-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
White.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Set, ready.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Yellow.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
Smash, red. Hey,
and they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Down.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
31-yard line.
Rail, yellow. Hey, blue. Needle blue.
Love now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Black Ultra. Steel, black. Blue striker. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
On the double. Drill green. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Open man, that's Henry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. The tight end Henry here in motion.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Fields on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The
Set.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Set. Go.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Check smash. Mega. Striker.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They get this out quickly to the left side. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He hits his target. Lockett. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
White.
Again, it's Love.
Got Dobbs over the middle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Final play of the half. Love
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here we go.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Set.
Love looking to throw it. Short pass caught by Henry.
And it's a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
You know, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly...
Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Play action. It's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Fields.
And his throw is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This one out quickly to Watkins.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Angel.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on 3rd and goal.
And Gay knocks this one through.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Smash, red.
Love. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Max Crosby, his 2nd sack of the night. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hurry.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yellow, go. Red, cycle. Ready.
Looking to throw. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Red, yellow. Needle, blue. Black, ultra. Steel, black. Ready.
Back to throw. Love.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Punch right. 11. Stay high.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll dump this off to Achane.
Past the 20.
Down to the 10.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, son.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, can. Go.
Fields.
Being chased out left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Devon Achane.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Let's go. Charge.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Love, they go play action now.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. On play action, Love to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
Black shot. Set.
Off the play fake, Love steps away. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, go Fury.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. The Texans send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Hamler now on the return.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Kaiir Elam makes a pick.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gay is on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
52. Packers 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was over.
The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go.
A give, running right, Achane.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the block.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Texans 59. Packers 7.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
KJ Hamler returning it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days. That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one, maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Love.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Green Jack. Ready.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a